just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Five weeks come and gone, and we're off in week 6 on EA Sports. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Another carry for him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
He has the first over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Gets this to Kincaid. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Lone back gets the handoff. Down the sideline inside the 30. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Buys time, rolling right. Rams got it on the sideline. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. It's taken in by Lamb. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Caught quickly on the slant. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Jackson yet again. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. And again, it's Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Working inside the red zone. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The back grabs it, and that's a Washington touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be in Jaloni. Drive up the gut. Vontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Ritter. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Ritter. Finds his back complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Working quickly here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. They are throwing it again. Connect. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And the Commanders pick this one up. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another. Hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darius Slay has it. off his 50th career INT. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Throwing here, Ritter. Completed to his... Oh, he loses the football. And the Commanders pick this one up. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So second down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down. One quarter down for these two. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. Pressure coming, it's Jackson. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT. And forget the interception, he makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Jackson trying again after the pick. Throw complete to Lamb. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first. Jackson to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Jackson's gonna throw again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Again, it's Jackson to the air. All the left side. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Ritter. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. Caught by his back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense up to the line fast. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Throwing it again here. Complete to Coleman. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. And he's brought down at the line.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Ritter setting up to throw. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Commanders take over as he records the 40th interception of his career. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Pistol snap to Jackson. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Eagles get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked on a guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That goes for 36 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass caught, 9-yard line. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Hits his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. The Commanders at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Dump off caught by his back. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Eagles are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly.
That's caught at the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Oh no, they get him yet again. Darius Williams with the INT. And he makes the Heffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. And again, it's Jackson. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. One last play before the break. Jackson yet again. Makes a desperate throw for the end zone. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Fits it through the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moments. He's at the 1. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. It's across the line for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Ritter. Coleman with the ground. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Bronk, and it gets him a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Play action on 1st down. He puts some power on a deep one left. This is caught inside the 15. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Putting a receiver in motion. 1st down from the red zone. Breaks the tackle, still going.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. He's got time here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
First throw for the backup now. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
That's caught for the 1st. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Caught at the 20-yard line. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down. From the red zone now. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The kick team out there for the Eagles. And this one is sent away. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They go play fake with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they face 2nd down. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Jackson's going to throw again. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Eagles get to it!
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Ritter setting up to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Connection made to Coleman. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. And again, it's Jackson. Throw is caught by the back. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate. And that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Not a person in this stadium didn't start tensing up the way I did up in the booth. You could feel that goal line coming, right? Pressure right in his face. Nearly turns into a couple points now. Well, now you got to be so careful. No breathing room for the next snap.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. That just misses the 50 mark, gets a 49-yard punt. And the Eagles will take possession. They're set up at the 35 now. Ritter looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Jackson throwing here. On the move, headed right. Connects on the crosser. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, Jackson. Chased out to his right. And they pick him off again. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. And the Eagles will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Commanders will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Brought in right side. And he's taken down at the 30. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Pressure coming. It's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And the Eagles get to it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He takes it himself. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. They go play action on 1st. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Blitz coming here. Jackson. The throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders trying to do some window dressing. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Has it in close. Touchdown, Washington. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders take 7 points off the deficit. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
He'll have the first down and even more. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Finds Kincaid. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles continue adding on to that lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down. Looking to throw, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Got to hurry this to the line. Here he is on 3rd and long. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Washington calls it second timeout. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Jackson yet again. Finds his back complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Jackson's going to throw again. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And the Eagles get to it. Wow, that, Brock, I think we all thought that they had connected on a touchdown there. Nobody expected to see him come in and force that fumble right as he was approaching the goal line.
Yeah, on one hand, an excellent play call. On the other, I got to give some credit to the effort of that defense. It was taken away all by the heart of one player to chase him down and never give up.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They send him left out of the slot. Throwing now, following the turnover. Got his target. It's Hill. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Play action on first down. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the